Good morning, student. I hope you are fine in this wonderful morning. So today we are going to discuss a new type of fiber which is known as nylon. So student, nylon is a polymer. So what kind of polymer is nylon? It is a synthetic polymer, which means that it is prepared by human beings in laboratory. So we will see what is written on board about nylon. It is a man-made fiber. It is a man-made fiber or synthetic fiber. Why it is called man-made fiber or synthetic fiber? Student, it is called man-made fiber or synthetic fiber because it is made by human beings in laboratory to improve its quality. So student, our second point is it was developed by scientist Wallace and his associates. So student, nylon was developed in laboratory by scientist Wallace and his followers. Our third point is in 1930 it was introduced as substitute of silk. So student, in the year 1930 silk was great in demand and it was also costlier. So to fulfill those demand, a substitute of silk, that is nylon, was introduced in 1930. So student, as compared to nylon, silk is costlier and less resistant to insect, but nylon is cheaper and more resistant to insect and thus used as substitute of silk. Now student, we will see the uses of nylon. What are the uses of nylon? Nylon are used for making different types of materials which we use in our daily lives. It is used in making ropes. It is used in making toothbrush. Student, we woke up early in the morning and first of all we go to brush our teeth. That toothbrush is made by nylon. It is used in making car seats. It is used in making belts, student, which we wear in our jeans or trouser. That kind of belt is also made by nylons. It is used for making curtains. Student, the curtains which we used to hang in our windows, that kind of curtains are also made by nylons. It is also used in making parachutes. So students, now we will see the properties of nylon. These were the uses of nylons. Why nylons are used for making different type of material. Now we will see what are the properties of nylon. The properties of nylons are that it dries quickly. It absorbs less water. Nylons dries quickly as well as it absorbs less water. It doesn't require ironing. It is wrinkle free. It is soft, smooth, long lasting and resistance to insect also, that is moths and fungi. So student, we will understand more about the properties of nylon. It is easily washable and wear. As we have studied that it dries quickly, absorbs less water. Now, so student, nylons is easily washable and wear. So it equally comfortable in rainy season, winter season as well as in summer season also. So student, this nylon fiber or polymer was in great demand or used during the Second World War because it was used for making parachute. So this was all about the uses and properties of nylon. Now student, we are going to study a new kind of fiber, that is polyester. So what is polyester? Polyester is a man-made fiber or synthetic fiber. Why polyester is called man-made fiber or synthetic fiber? Because it is made by human being in laboratory to improve its quality. That's why polyester is called man-made fiber or synthetic fiber. Now student, we will understand about polyester. So student, polyester is made up of two words. One is poly and another one is ester. So we will understand what is meant by poly and what is ester. So student, poly means many and ester means chemical compound having fruit like smell, that is called ester. So student, when 100,000 of ester combine with each other, when 100,000 of ester combine with each other, then a new type of polymer is formed, and such kind of polymer is known as polyester. So student, we will understand what is written on board. So polyester is made of repeating unit of chemical called ester. So what is polyester? It is made up of repeating unit of chemical, that is called ester. Now student, we will understand the example of polyester. What are the example of polyester? So student, the two very common example of polyester are, the first one is PET and the second one is terylene. So student, what does PET means? What does PET means? Polyethylene terephthalate. Polyethylene terephthalate. That means PET. And the second one is terylene. The two very common example of polyester. So student, PET is used for making water bottles and jar. So student, you might have seen the Jal Nigam which supply water to different houses. Bottle in which water is provided to different houses, that bottle is made up of PET. So student, you also bring water to school for drinking. The water which you bring in that bottle is also made up of PET. So student, now terylene is used for, we will see the uses of terylene. The first one is PET, uses for making water bottles and jars. We have understood. Now we will understand about terylene, what uses of terylene. So terylene is used for what? Why terylene is used? Terylene is used for making shirts. The shirts we wear in our school, that shirts, dresses we come to school by wearing, we come to school, that dresses is also made up of terylene. Saris, the saris which our mothers wear in house, that kind of saris are also made up of terylene. Tracksuits, the uniform which we wear during playing any kind of tournament or games, that kind of tracksuits are also made up of terylene. Curtains, bed sheets, carpets, these are the examples of terylene. Why terylene is used for making different kind of shirts, dresses, saris, tracksuits, curtain, bed sheets and carpets. The uses of PETs and terylenes. Now some other uses of terylene are, what are the other uses of terylene? It is mixed. Terylene is mixed with other fiber. Terylene is mixed with other fiber to produce fabrics with improved quality. As you can see here, polyester plus wool, that means polywool. Terylene plus cotton, that means terrycot. You can see the terylene is mixed with fabrics to improve its quality, and fabrics with blended properties. That is the example of polyester. What is that? When polyester is mixed with wool, then we get its improved quality, that is polywool. When terylene is mixed with cotton, when we get its improved qualities, that is terrycot. That was all about polyester. So students, till now we have studied the different kind of synthetic fiber. The different kind of synthetic fiber, in which the first one was nylon and the second one was polyester. So student, now we will study a different kind of synthetic fiber, that is acrylic. So what acrylic is and what are the uses of acrylic, how acrylic is made, we will know. So student, acrylic is man-made fiber or synthetic fiber. Why it is called man-made fiber or synthetic fiber? Because it is made by human beings in laboratory to improve its quality. That's why acrylic is called man-made fiber or synthetic fiber. So student, acrylic is used as substitute of silk. Why it is used as substitute of silk? So student, acrylic is used as substitute of wool because acrylic is cheaper than wool and available in variety of color. So it is used as good substitute of wool for making fibers of daily use. So student, now you have understood why acrylic is used as substitute of wool. Now we will see what is written on board. Our first point is it is a synthetic fiber or man-made fiber. So student, we have known, we have studied why it is called man-made fiber or synthetic fiber. Acrylic is called man-made fiber or synthetic fiber because it is made by human beings in laboratory to improve its quality. That's why it is called man-made fiber or synthetic fiber. Our second point in acrylic fiber is acrylic is synthetic fiber which resembles like wool. So acrylic is such kind of fiber which looks like wool, That's why it is used as substitute of silk, wool. That's why it is used as substitute of wool. So now acrylic is cheaper. Acrylic is cheaper than wool and available in variety of colors. So student, acrylic is cheaper than wool and it is also available in variety of colors in market. So it is used as good substitute of wool. That's why it is used as good substitute of wool because it is cheaper and available in variety of colors. That's why it is used as. We are not getting wool in market. And what we will do? We will buy acrylic because it is cheaper also and available in variety of colors. So it is also used as substitute of silk for making fibers of daily use. Now student, till now we have understood much more about acrylic. Now we will understand its properties. What are the properties of acrylic? It is easy to wash and dries quickly. It is easy to wash and dry quickly. That means it is convenient in rainy season. It doesn't shrink and wrinkle. That is also improved quality or good quality of acrylic, that it is easy to wash and dries quickly, improved quality, and it doesn't shrink. That means it is iron free. We do not need to iron it because it doesn't shrink or wrinkle. Acrylic resistance to moths and chemicals also. So student, these were the uses of acrylic, why it is used as substitute of silk. Now what were its properties? Till now we have understood much more about acrylic.